today's subject is dogma and human intellect. What for the human intellect is? A human body has got three functions. Its crude physical movement and physical progress, its intellectual progress, and its spiritual progress. So far as intellect is concerned, it has got twofold duties: to think and to remember. And what do we mean by thinking? What is thinking? Human mind is a collection of ectoplasmic stuff. And whenever we create any figure with the help of that ectoplasmic stuff, we say it is a thought. We are thinking. To think means then to speak internally, and according to what we speak, we create a figure. Although different inferences have got different implications on human mind, but the more important, the most two important inferences are visionary and audibility. What we create in the mind, we speak, and at the same time we hear mentally. I will go to Delhi. When you think like this, you utter this sentence mentally: I will go to Delhi. And you hear mentally the sound: I will go to Delhi. And at that time mentally you see the picture of Delhi, either a projection of actual external Delhi or an imaginary figure of Delhi that you created. Now, what we think, sometimes we think from the extro-internal projection and sometimes from the memory. When we see an elephant, at the same moment we see it mentally, and when we see it mentally, then we feel that we are actually seeing the elephant. And sometimes without seeing an elephant, you can remember an elephant. That is, in your memory you can create an elephant. It is an action of recreation. Now, human knowledge or knowing is divided into two portions. That is, the compartmentalized object may be of two types, one direct and one taken from memory. It is said that knowledge or the knowing faculty is infinite. Then, if the knowing faculty is infinite, then is the human brain or human cranium infinite? No, certainly not. Cranium is something finite, something very little. And human brain, although it has got immense potentialities, but it is finite. Its qualities are very big, but not infinite. Human thought waves or human knowledge, that's why human thought wave and human knowledge may be directed towards two objects. One, the objective psychic stance, and the objecto-subjective spiritual stance. When it is objective psychic stance, then as a result of that objective movement in psychic level, what does happen? Mind becomes bigger and bigger. And in order to serve the purpose of the mind, human brain, both nerve cells and nerve fibers also become stronger and bigger. As a result of this enlargement of nerve cells, what will happen? In future, human cranium will become bigger, and limbs and other parts of the body will become lean and thin. But it is also a desired future of humanity, because when mind will be developed, what will happen? Spiritual progress will be more easy. Spiritual progress will be easier. And another psychic approach is objecto-subjective, or you may say subjecto-objective spiritual stance. In that case, you withdraw different mental faculties or propensities and get it pinnacled. And when those mental faculties are apexed, and then what you do? You offer that pinnacled human mind at the altar of the supreme spirituality. This is the spiritual approach. Now, so if one says that in human life knowledge has got little value or no value, he is not 100% correct. In spiritual progress, if the knowledge or the course of knowledge or the avenue of knowledge is subjective physicality, then in that case the progress may be delayed, but it won't be blocked forever. For intellectuals, the spiritual progress is always delayed, and the reason is this, that his intellectual body goes on increasing, but for want of that fixed mentality, the goal remains far away. But when the intellectual body is highly enlarged, it is sure to become one with the macrocosm, and when this enlarged ectoplasmic structure becomes one with the cosmic ectoplasm structure, certainly he will feel his oneness with the Supreme. For spiritual aspirants, this type of intellectual progress may be meaningless, may be treated as superfluous. But for the all-round progress of human society, for the human society as a whole, this type of intellectual progress cannot be discouraged, must not be discouraged, rather should be encouraged. I want that our boys and girls who are intellectually developed or who want intellectual development should encourage these intellectual progress of human society, which will finally help the human society in its all types of progress. I hope you boys and you girls should realize the utility of intellectual progress and Start your audio clubs in all towns and even in all big villages of the world.